Hey everyone, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. Listen, life is about learning lessons. And after the whole Medicare Advantage debacle where the MLC was trying to force this through without giving union leaders and their boards and their members an opportunity to view the plan, the contract, the details, the funding mechanisms, the network, the prior authorizations, these were issues that you should have learned from the last time. Now, moving into this NYC EPPO plan for active workers and non-Medicare retirees, you're making the same mistakes over again. To force a vote at the end of this month is ridiculous without having all of that information in your hand. You are now committing yourself to yet another plan without having the information that you need to make that decision. Remember, twice before, the New York State Supreme Court gave a temporary restraining order stopping the city from forcing us into a health plan that we showed we did not have enough information to make a decision that the plan that you were asking us you were forcing us into was right for our families. And you're making the same mistakes again. You must see the contract. Healthcare is a mandatory subject of bargaining. You must know the networks. You must know the funding agreement. If the benchmark that you committed to, saving $1 billion, isn't met, where's that money coming from? Copays, deductibles, premium? You don't know that. And you have nothing in writing that you've been able to show us yet that has any of those agreements that the plan is going to be premium free for the next 5 years, or that copays or deductibles aren't going to go up for the next 5 years. And you don't even know what the prior authorizations are and who can change them and how often. This was all the lessons we learned from the last 4.5 years. Pause. There is no reason to rush. If this plan is excellent, you will have us on your side. But you have to give us the information. If not, we are going to move forward with whatever legal remedies we have at our hands to go forward to make sure that our retirees are protected. Look, retirees are not in unions. You learned this a long time ago, and you have us reminding you for the last 4.5 years. You have a duty to protect us, but you also have a duty to protect your own members. And healthcare is a mandatory subject of bargaining for every single union. The MLC, Municipal Labor Committee, is not a union. It holds no bargaining certificate. The only way that they are able to do all of this is if you allow them to. Pause. Get the information that we are asking you to. You owe it to you, and you owe it to your members, and you owe it to retirees. We don't have a seat at your table, and we'd prefer not to see you make the same mistakes over and over again. Pay attention. This is important. You fought for how many years to get the Julie Menin Office of Healthcare Accountability to hold hospitals accountable for pricing? Why are you not accountable to the very people that rely on this healthcare? All of us. Food for thought. Join us.